This bathroom suffers from multiple design failures. Not just design issues, the design flaws here actually resulted in costly repairs. So in this video, let me walk you through what happened in this bathroom here that kind of somewhat looks normal, but isn't. So by watching it, you'll be better prepared not to make the same mistakes again, or when, should the occasion arise, when you interact with the tradespeople, you will know what the level of competence is and what to expect from professional tradespeople. Alright, let's get started here at the door opening. Yes, it is a door opening. There is no door here. I'm fitting this door here with a custom made door jamb because none of the standard door sizes actually fit the opening. You think it's inconvenient to have a bathroom, a toilet here and a bathtub with shower in it and a living area next to it and not have a door? Yeah, somebody made the idiotic decision to make it with this door opening that doesn't fit any of the standard door sizes, hence the need to make a custom sized door and a custom sized door frame for it. So that's design issue number one. Be prepared for that with your home if that you might run into some such thing. Issue number two, this bathtub and this bath surround here. Oh, you can see this shower by the look of this shower door, and also the wallpaper that covers the drywall underneath the sink. This is a 1974 design special here. So this one is made of multiple pieces, and this was fitted in here as an afterthought. The multiple pieces is that there is this surround, top surround, it's plastic. It comes down on this side and it meets the cast iron tub here. So this is one piece curved in the corner, goes around and meets the shower door on the other side there. What happens with this top surround, it's nice, it's nicer than tile maybe, although that's arguable. What happens with this plastic is that as it is fitted in as an afterthought and it's curved in the corner, they left it kind of unfinished here. You can put your hand in here and you can pour water in it, I don't know, but that unnecessarily exposes the paper face of the drywall. Oh yeah, and somebody of course put wallpaper in it because it's a good idea to have absorbent surfaces that rot the wall in a drywall, right? So it just exposes the paper face, the paper face on the drywall and the wallpaper, in this case, in this bathroom here as well, to unnecessary amount of moisture. This moisture is real, it condenses here on the ceiling. You can see that it goes through the paint, it goes through the paper face of the drywall, and in this case it goes through the wallpaper as well. Rots the drywall if it's moldy on the outside. This is not mold, this is just discoloration from the minerals in the water, as is. But chances are this drywall is moldy through and through. It doesn't look moldy on the surface, but if we tested it, it was probably moldy. I base this upon other areas that are moldy in this bathroom. Okay, everything is moldy here. So, another thing that's wrong with this kind of bathroom surround is that it cracks as it gets old. Sorry, there. For example, here you have this little shelf. I'm trying not to use the word molded in it, but this is a molded plastic, as in terms of manufacturing mold, and on it there is a crack, and on it there is caulking, and on the caulking there is mold, as in fungus. So somebody tried to do a crack repair here with an incompatible material, part of an incompetent repair, and it just grows mold on it. That's the kind of black mold or green mold that causes all kinds of respiratory diseases or stress on your system when you breathe it in, the spores, day in and day out, right here in your bathtub or shower stall, whichever the case might be. So this one is old, and that's not how it looks like when it's repaired in a competent manner. It also needs to be caulked all around here, so if the caulking is old, it's gonna leak water through, it's gonna wet the drywall, and it's gonna rot the drywall, resulting in more mold. How old caulking looks like, have a look-see on this one here. It dries, let me just focus it, it dries, it shrinks, and this is how it looks like, and it molds. Just my finger for comparison of size. And you can see some black streaks in it. If I peel this one off, that black streak is mold that grows under and around and over and inside the caulk there, okay? So this has to go as well. The caulking was found to be cracked where the this bathroom, this plastic surround meets the aluminum edge of the shower door, and of course here, this is how mold looks like when wallpaper and drywall molds through its entire thickness. That's how it looks like. Alright, so like I said, even if you don't have asthma or respiratory diseases, that will cause respiratory diseases for you to delight your life with, as well as chronic fatigue, headaches, whatever. Another thing that went wrong in this bathroom is a plumbing issue. See, this looks like a normal faucet or tap. It has a plunger on it that changes the direction of water flow from faucet to shower there. So when water runs, it runs neatly through there, and when we switch to shower, it works fantastically well. However, the plumber fitted this one on too loose, so on the inside it's leaking, it's dripping like there's no tomorrow. It's rotting everything there, and it doesn't need any more comments. Something loose there. Okay, let me just turn it off. Alright, so that's how this works. When this one just runs as is, and this part of the pipe is not pressurized, this one is working wonderfully well, and it doesn't cause a problem. Let me just turn it off. But as is, it needs one more turn to tighten it. Alright, this one comes off. Let me just take it off there, and it's threaded. Sometimes it's fixed in place by an Allen key. There's the threaded pipe. You get the idea. Oh, it's all blackened and stuff. So yeah, this needs to be tightened properly so that this actually seals. There's the plunger moving up and down in it. All of the seals should work, and you know what? It's not just it doesn't just need proper tightening. This one is a crack here. I'm just putting my nail in it. It's a crack in the housing, in the plastic housing. Old. Just as that plastic is old there and the shelf cracks out. This one also garbage. Another spot here. Let me just get you a biggie view here, because here the drywall was opened up and removed. Another issue with the plumbing caused here. Yeah, this is also drywall here, a fantastic material that rots right away when exposed to moisture. Basically, your bathtub surround here shouldn't have any kind of drywall next to it. It should be a concrete product that comes with a meshy face. Yeah, this should be concrete. Alright, pretty impervious. No paper face, okay? And as such, it's highly resistant to moisture, as well as there should be a vapor barrier on the wet side of things. Here is a normal vapor barrier from 1971 that insulates, that doesn't insulate, that stops the vapor from, this vapor pressure is real. The moisture goes through the paint, the wallpaper, the paper face of the drywall, goes through the entire thickness of the drywall and wets and molds the insulation, alas. Now what happened here is the incompetent plumber heat shrank this vapor barrier that's supposed to stop moisture from rotting the insulation behind, because of with the heat of the fitting the soldering together. There, that's some green copper rust, copper corrosion on it. So the heat of this work shrank the poly, this vapor barrier, and it was never repaired. Plumbers, eh? So, well, this one. Another issue with this plumbing here is that the water main, which used to be there in that corner, is completely covered up with drywall. So for this entire house, including hot water heater and everything, the water main is inaccessible. There's no way to get to it. Forget about it. So that needs to be all ripped out, and the water main needs to be accessible. Last item, flooring. This one here is particle board that's covered with this vinyl flooring that fails at various spots. This particle board means that it's a wooden product, a woody product made of these wood chips that are pressed and glued together. Again, what's a compressed, glued up woody product doing in a wet service environment such as bathtub, bathroom, whatever? That baffles the mind. Underneath this room has nice concrete floor. This is fantastic material for putting in nice vitreous tile, you know, that would last a long time in a wet service environment, because as is, it rots along the joints here, it swells up, and it's uneven too. It's anyhow. So this particle board, where it's wet here along the edges here, it's all moldy. This whole thing is coming out. It's rip it all out and start all over again, and put in some finished flooring here that actually looks like it was done by a professional or people who know what's going on. So that's basically what I wanted to share about this bathroom here. It's a disaster zone, and it's basically we're back to studs and start everything all over again, as if nothing happened here or nothing was built in the first place. So that'll cost some money.